Welcome back. An 11-year-old Spokane girl is trying to get attention to a horrific situation in her parents' homeland. She's written to congressmen, Washington's Attorney General, the United Nations, and even the President of the United States. She wants them to help, but perhaps even more important, she wants you to understand. Abong Taka plays soccer and basketball just like many other sixth-grade girls. But she's also taken on a project far too complex and disturbing for her young years. These are pictures of people from Gambella, Ethiopia. They were taken by her father, who went there last February. His trip was not a pleasure trip. It was in response to what human rights organizations say was the government-led slaughter of hundreds of people from the Anuak tribe in 2003. Today, there are still thousands of people who fled Gambella for Sudan living in refugee sites.
A lot of the kids over there, they don't really have any toys. They don't have clean water. They have no medical attention. They have no food. They only get one scoop of food for the whole day. And some of them go many days without food or clean water. And I felt really bad because, we have, these iPods and portable DVD players.
Many of the children are orphans. Some who surviving Anuak say saw their parents killed before their eyes.
The government had no reason to kill them because they never did anything. And their government just came in and killed men and boys and raped women and girls, and that's what happened in What happened in New Orleans was natural. It was Mother Nature, but this was by people that maybe you trusted.
Abong's father believes the greatest need right now is water. His people need a well.
Thank you all for taking the time to read my letter about the genocide in my parents' hometown, Gambella, Ethiopia. We need to help these children who don't have parents or relatives. We need to also help the men, women, and elderlies that are now left with no food, clean water, medical supplies, and other important daily life things. Just to give you a brief summary of it, if you forgot, on December 13, 2003, armed soldiers went into my parents' village, Gambella, and killed men and boys. They also burned down huts, houses, churches, and schools. There were about 450 men killed in one day. The ones that weren't killed fled into Sudan, into refugee camps such as Puchala refugee camp and Alaria refugee camp. I am talking to you because now that the genocide is over, it has left horrible things. There are children who have no parents, and they are as young as 3 to 15 years old, and they have to take care of one another. They were forced out of their homes into the wilderness, and some hid in the bush expecting there was going to be help and change. And even in the refugee camp, life is difficult because there is one well for 14,000 refugee camps, no medical supplies, and not enough food. I am talking to you to ask if you can help me to let the people back into their homes. They need to be let back home because that's where most of their life is. I really need your help on this because I can't do it alone. I need the help of others. I want this to be solved and give them hope for the future. I want them to feel safe and protected in their homes. Give the children somewhere to go back to school and play. I really want your help to bring them peace and happiness. Through my eyes, the people are facing a very difficult time. Through your authority as a world leader, I want you to help these innocent people by making things work for them. Thank you for your time and consideration. I hope you can give some of your time to give back these people their lives and homes. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you again.